Hello guys, how is everybody doing? Everybody had an awesome night. You slept pretty good and you woke up this morning ready to attack the day. So anyway, just good morning. Just let me know where you're joining from, where you're watching from. I do see a couple of people. Hello, Omolara. Good morning. How are you, man? So some people are joining, from Nigeria, from Canada. All right, I see someone from Jamaica. That's awesome. That's awesome. I see somebody else from, let's see, the UK. Okay, very good. All right, so awesome. Thank you so much, ma'am. You're someone I really appreciate, someone I really respect. So thank you for joining. So today, you know how we do it. Normally, I try to do this a little earlier, but I had to drop my son off real quick, and then I had a few errands to run. So, but I decided I'll come on live real quick to talk to you guys about something that I've been meditating on. Right, I actually was reading this morning, and I came across something very important, especially something about character, right? And I actually took down some notes in my journal, just to share with you guys because I think it will make a difference. But before I do that, you know how we typically do it, right? I always encourage you guys when you wake up in the morning, express gratitude for waking up, express gratitude for your friends, for seeing a new day, for your family, for your careers, your jobs, your businesses, all that good stuff, right? Express gratitude for that. And then, say your affirmations and your declarations, read your Bible, say your prayer, listen to something or read something positive for at least 20 to 30 minutes. And then, take your supplements and then you go on a walk. So me and Margaret usually, my wife Margaret, we usually go on a walk at least 20 to 30 minutes. Actually, we try to knock out about 5,000 steps in the morning. Before we start our day, right? Before we get out to work and all that stuff, 5,000 steps. So we've got a couple of apps on our phones that track our steps, tracks the calories that we burn, and all of that stuff. It helps us set goals. And if you have goals, then you can actually achieve them, But if you don't have goals, a person without goals, or how do they say, a person without a plan is planning to fail. So if you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. So anyway, so awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead. I didn't take my supplements yet. So let me go ahead and take that. So you know how I do it. I take my NRG first. Gives me energy. It converts fat into energy and helps me lose weight, and it gives me clarity as well as focus and energy. So I don't get the jitters. I don't crash, and all of that stuff. So I'll do the NRG here real quick. Okay, next I'll do my resolution drops. And resolution drops, let me just read this so you know. They're designed for those who want to lose weight quickly and safely without having to sacrifice their daily routine. The formula in the resolution drops helps reduce food cravings and relieves nausea, bloating, gas, and indigestion. It also reduces the likelihood of return weight gain. So it's really good, and you just take a few drops in the morning on an empty stomach, and you should be good to go. So, all right, and you just leave it in your mouth for at least 30 seconds. So we're counting it down. All right, I think that's enough. So I swallow that. Next, I do my NutriBoss, which is a liquid multivitamin. And actually, I take this every single day. It's I call it liquid gold, right? And what it does basically, it just helps you. It provides you with minerals, right? So NutriBoss, let me see, where is it? Right there. There you go. So it provides you with the minerals, the nutrients that you need. It contains things like vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin B6, B12, and it has 72 minerals, 12 vitamins, 22 phytonutrients, 18 amino acids, and 18 vegetables. So it's crazy. You just take like a tablespoon every morning on an empty stomach as well, and that provides you with the nutrients that you need on a daily basis to function, for your body to function optimally. Actually, I had a post that I did here earlier, and I saw something on CNN. And I don't typically watch the news, right? I don't watch the news. I haven't watched the news in a very, very long time. In my house, we don't go to CNN and stuff like that. But I happened to turn on CNN a few days ago, and as soon as I turned it on, they had a caption on there about people that take multivitamins. It improves the quality of their lives, right? It improves the quality of their lives. Hey, Dogal, how are you? That's my sister. She just joined. All right, so people that take multivitamins, it improves the quality of their life, and it reduces the likelihood of them having terminal illnesses in the long run. So, and even people that already have illnesses right now, if they take multivitamins, it will improve the quality of their life, and it will improve the quality of their health as well. So so on that CNN thing, I had a post there that I did, and it just talks about the importance of taking multivitamins. A lot of the foods that we eat these days are processed foods, especially in developed countries. People are always on the run, so the food is processed, and because it's processed, a lot of these foods contain preservatives, and in the process of them trying to preserve the food, a lot of the food loses its nutrients and mineral content, right? So that's why it's important to take your multivitamins and take your new supplements on a daily basis. So anyway, so I got that out of the way. So I'm good to go right now. So I hope you guys stay tuned for a little bit. Invite other people to come on here, because what I'm getting ready to talk about is going to make a difference in their lives. So you can just send them an invite, okay? But so like I said, I was just reading a book, and gosh, I wish I had the book right here. But it's a book by Brian Tracy, and I think, the title is No Excuses by Brian Tracy. So if you guys don't know Brian Tracy, you need to get familiar with Brian Tracy. He's a mentor to millionaires, right? He's written a lot of books, sales books, business books, and those kinds of things, right? But so the book, he was talking about, basically like self-discipline. And then he also talked about character, right? So I have my journal here. I took copious notes because I wanted to give you guys a ton of value today. So anyway, so in the book, he talks about life as life is a test. It basically tests you to see what you are really made of deep down on the inside. So character is very, very important. It's essential, if you want to live your best life, if you want to live to your full potential. So he says, when you behave with character, you feel excellent about yourself. You also earn the respect and esteem of all the people around you. They will look up to you and admire you. Doors will be opened for you. People will help you. You will be paid more, promoted faster. So people that have a job and stuff like that, and even when you own your business, you'll be paid more, you'll be promoted faster, and given even greater responsibilities. As you become a person of honor and character, opportunities will appear around you. However, you can have all the intelligence, the talent, and ability in the world, but if people do not trust you, so character, people have to trust you. You have to have character, right? You can't have good and bad character. You have to have character is character, right? So you can have all the intelligence, talent, and ability in the world, but if people do not trust you, you will never get ahead. People will not hire you, and if they do, they will de-hire you as soon as possible. Financial institutions will not lend you money because birds of the feather flock together, right? The only associates, and this are never friends, they're just associates, right? Your only associates will be people who are of questionable character. Furthermore, since the people you associate with have a major effect on your attitude and personality, you make or break your entire life with the quality of your character or the lack thereof, right? Teach your children values as well. That's one of your chief roles as a parent. So if you have kids, you want to teach them values, you want to teach them about character, right? Because like it says here, that's one of your chief roles as a parent. This requires being patient with them and explaining values to them over and over again. Yesterday, my son, actually, we got actually one of my daughters actually sent it, did a screenshot of a text message that he was sending between him and his friend, and they were using all kinds of, curse words, and him and his friend. And I saw it and I was very, very upset because obviously that's not what we're teaching him. But I kept wondering, where are they learning this from? So your kids, you may think, your kids are not paying attention. They are, especially a lot of the programs these days, they use all these words that are not suitable for kids. So they were going back and forth using the B word and all. I was like, golly. So I had to have a conversation with him, okay, because that's not a value that's not something that I want him to continue to do, right? I don't want him to continue to spiral downward. I want him to get back up. So like I said, it requires being patient and explaining values to your kids over and over again as they're growing up. Once is never enough. So telling them something one time, sometimes they don't listen to what you're saying. So you have to repeat it over time. Repeat it consistently, because that's how it gets into their minds, into their heads, right? Into their hearts. And the Bible says that you should train a child in the way that the child should go, and when they are older, they will not depart from it. Okay? So the value, so you want to, like I said, once is never enough, right? The value and the importance of living by that value must be explained to a child. Parents must not only give illustrations, but also contrast their adherence to a value, especially that of telling the truth with its opposite, that of lying or telling half-truths. So my son, we approached him, and what he did was he rushed quickly to his phone and deleted all those text messages, because his sisters had told him that they had reported him to us. So when I showed him the thing, he kept lying that, oh no, I didn't delete it, I didn't do that, and all of this stuff that, if I look at his friend's phone, that I wouldn't see anything like that. But I was like, dude, I have a screenshot of your text message between you and your friend. Why are you lying to me? So I had to have that conversation with him, because I don't want him to grow up thinking that he can continue to lie, tell half-truths, and behave anyhow. There have to be consequences for actions. But I correct him in love, right? So you demonstrate your values in your behavior. Your children watch you and strive to emulate the values that you not only teach and preach, but also practice. They're always watching. So in the book, right, No Excuses by Brian Tracy, right, he tells this phenomenal story, and I actually wrote it down in my journal because I think it's vitally important. So he talks about the Rockefeller family, and you guys know you probably have heard of the Rockefeller family, right? That family is considered one of the wealthiest, American families ever, right? So it says here, what I wrote down, the Rockefeller family children were famous for being taught financial principles at an early age. Even though their father was one of the richest men in America, the children were given tasks and chores to perform before they received their allowances. They were then instructed on how to spend their allowances, how to save, and how much to invest. As a result, right, they grew up to become successful businessmen and statesmen, unlike children who had grown up in wealthy homes who were seldom disciplined in money matters. So discipline matters, and that's how far I wrote that discipline really matters. Character is of great importance, right? So don't be somebody that lives a life with questionable character. Okay, you have to go out today, make a difference, because your character matters. Your character will take you far if you have a good character, right? So focus on the right things. Focus on people, or align yourself with people of good character, people of good morals. This will make a difference in your life, my friends. So anyway, that's a short live that I wanted to come on, encourage somebody, kind of show you, be honest, have integrity, right? Come from a place of honesty, right? Because it's very, very valuable. It'll take you farther than dishonesty and trying to rip people off and behaving anyhow, right? So character matters. Character matters. So share this video with people. If you have found value from this, share this with your friends. Leave a comment below. Let us know, your biggest takeaway from this video, right? Leave a heart, leave fire, all that stuff, right? And then, if you see this on YouTube, just make sure that you're subscribing to our channel. And then also, like the video, hit the notification bell. Man, I don't know, I'm having a brain freeze right now. Can't even think. So hit the notification bell so you're notified each time we put out new content, okay? Today, go out today, show love, peace, joy, patience, faith, right? And work hard, because, hard work is what actually causes the miracle process to be enhanced, to be accelerated, right? You have to put in the work, and then you'll see the results. So do today for somebody something that they will not be able to pay you for. They will not be able to pay you for the good things that you've done for them. So make sure that you get that done. And then go out today, make a difference. Make a difference. You were created for impact. Now is your time. You were created for such a time as this. It's time to go out and put out value to the world. Don't just be a consumer. Don't just take. You have to give also. Don't be like the Dead Sea. The Dead Sea wants to take, but it doesn't want to give anything out. And because of that, it has all kinds of garbage in it, because it just keeps taking and taking and taking. It's so dense because it's not giving. The water is not fresh. It's just terrible. So don't be like the Dead Sea, right? Give, and it will come back to you many times over. Okay, guys? So go out today, make life an adventure, put out good energy, be positive. Don't stop doing good because of bad people. Continue doing good because you will be rewarded greatly. Be diligent in doing good because you will be richly rewarded. Remember to give service to other people, because service to others leads to greatness. Remember character. Character, honesty, integrity. Those are the bedrock, of living a good life. So have a blessed day, my friends. Share this around, and if you want to connect with me, feel free to send me a DM. Let's change this world for the better. Have a blessed day, and I will chat with you some other time. Take care.